A commercial real estate offering memo is a sales document, right? It's not a due diligence report. Its job is to, present the property in the most compelling light possible. However, your job is to look at it like a detective. You need to look for what is emphasized, what is buried, and what is missing entirely. So let's see, when you look at the executive summary and investment highlights, what does it say? It says, prime location, significant value add opportunity, below market rents. They all say that, right? What you need to ask though is, where is the comparable rent report showing these are below market rents, right? And what are the properties used for that comparison? Next, we have the financial summary, the most important part. A big red flag here is, blended numbers. Be really wary of pro formas that mix actual and projected, income and expenses without clear labels. What you would rather see is, a very, very clear actual versus pro forma table. And your immediate focus should be on the actual T12 numbers. So what you might ask is, are the NOI and cap rate based on actual T12 figures, or are they a pro forma blend? And can I see the unadjusted T12 statement? Next, we have the rent roll and occupancy. A major red flag here is if only physical occupancy is listed, right? You definitely need to know about economic occupancy, because the property, can be 95% physically occupied, but only 80% economically occupied if tenants aren't paying. So you definitely want to ask, right, what is the economic occupancy for the last 12 months? And there's usually a section with photos and renovation plans. So a red flag here might be, only pictures of the 3 perfectly modeled units. What you actually need is you need the condition of the average unit and the budget for those renovations. So, what you can ask is, what percentage of units are in model condition versus, average or needs work condition? And is the renovation budget based on actual contractor bids? I don't know how these brokers pull some of these numbers out sometimes, but that's why, the due diligence is on you. You need to verify everything. And, speaking of due diligence, right, pretty much every single OM, right, every single offering memorandum is going to have, fine print and disclaimers. And what it says is, information is from sources deemed reliable, but not guaranteed. What that means, they are not liable if the numbers are wrong. The burden of verification is 100% on you, the buyer. Anyway, if you have an OM that you are trying to decode or decipher, and you want to know, maybe you want a second opinion about what questions to ask, feel free to DM me. I'm always happy to help, happy to talk about anything commercial real estate related. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.